If humans alive today disappeared from the Earth, the world would become a very different place. In a few ho, most of the lights around the world would shut down because power plants run out fuel. And solar plants would eventually get covered in dust. The only power plants still running would be hydroelectric stations. Two or 3 days later, most underground train system would flood. Because pumps keeping water out would stop working. 10 days later, pets and farm animals would die from starvation, while packs of big dogs would form to hunt other animals. Two months later, the cooling water in nuclear power station would have evaporated. This would lead to a series of disasters across the world. Stronger than Fukushima and Chernobyl. But the planet would eventually recover from the radioactive contamination. 1 year later, satellites around the world would start to fall from their orbit. Due to atmospheric drag, fuel depletion, and lack of human coordination to maintain their trajectories. 25 years later, vegetation would cover the world. With some big cities being buried in sand. 300 years later, metal buildings, bridges, and towers would start to break apart because of corrosion. 10,000 years later, the only evidence of our existence would be the things we've made with stones. Like the pyramids in Egypt, the Great Wall of China, and Mount Rushmore in the US. If Earth avoids a life-ending event, such as a self-inflicted nuclear apocalypse or a deadly asteroid, life on Earth would survive for another 500 million years. 6 billion years from now, the sun is expected to swell into a red giant. Engulfing our planet in the process.